162, it starts with one, and we are officially underway for the 2026 Philadelphia Phillies season. The Phillies will begin their National League East title defense today against an American League team, the Texas Rangers, who come to town for a Thursday, Saturday, Sunday series. Cristopher Sanchez will get a well-deserved nod for opening day for the Phils. It's his first opening day start of his big league career. Sanchez, who really started to propel himself into the lore of Philadelphia sports in 2024 locally, put himself in the national spotlight with an incredible 2025 season. He finished second in the Cy Young voting in the National League. He got all second place votes in that Cy Young voting behind just the winner, Pittsburgh Pirates starter Paul Skeens. Sanchez posted career best in ERA, innings pitched, strikeouts, and starts in 2025. And while he wasn't technically an all-star, anyone who watched baseball from a season ago could tell you he was deserving of being given that all-star nod. He'll face the Texas Rangers for just the second time in his major league career. The Rangers are one of 8 teams currently that Sanchez has only seen once in the big leagues. He does, however, have 62 at-bats against the current iteration of the Texas Rangers in some capacity, a bulk of which have come against former New York Met Brandon Nimmo, who is 6 for 21 lifetime off of Cristopher Sanchez. As a whole, this group of Rangers have had success off of Sanchez in his major league career. They've hit .290 with 18 hits. On the other side, it's a man who is no stranger to opening day or the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Jacob deGrom. This will be deGrom's 5th opening day start in his illustrious career and his second as a member of the Texas Rangers. The 37-year-old really had a nice, enjoyable resurgence in 2025, really due in large part to the fact that he was healthy for the first time in a really long time. He posted a 2.97 ERA, which was 6th best in the American League in 2025. Now, the current Phillies have seen deGrom a lot, 177 at-bats, in fact. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and JT Realmuto all have faced deGrom at least 37 times in their career. The success for the Phillies is, well, it's not there. They've hit just .215 as a group off deGrom and have struck out 69 times in 177 at-bats, including 19 from Trey Turner. This will be Jacob deGrom's 23rd appearance against the Phils, and the only team that deGrom has faced more in his career are the Braves, the Mets, and the Marlins, which makes sense considering the fact that he spent most of his time in the NL East. He's posted a 2.52 ERA over 130 innings pitched against the Phillies. Then the always hated day off tomorrow. Of course, we always hate that moment when they get a game and then we're back at it for the weekend. Aaron Nola will get the ball. He'll split the lefties and get game 2 for Rob Thompson. He'll be opposed by Nathan Eovaldi. Much like Cristopher Sanchez, the bulk of Nola's at-bats against this current iteration of the Texas Rangers have come against Brandon Nimmo. Now, he has struck out Nimmo 23 times in 60 at-bats, or over 38% of the at-bats that the two have faced each other. Now, Nola will have to be sharp in this one with his command specifically, even though the Rangers' offense hasn't been nearly as potent or as strong in 2024 and 25 as it was in 2023 when they won the World Series. They are dangerous on the first pitch. Last year, the Rangers hit .333 as a team, hit 30 home runs, and drove in 134 on the first pitch of an at-bat. Now, 2 of the 3 players who saw the fewest pitches per plate appearances last year for the Rangers are no longer a member of the club, and in fact, one of them, Adolis Garcia, will be playing for the other team in this series, but they will likely look to still ambush Aaron Nola if he makes a mistake early in the at-bat. Nathan Eovaldi starts for the Rangers in Game 2. His season last year was cut short due to missing nearly a month in June with an injury, but when he was on the mound, he was dominant. He posted a 1.73 ERA over 22 appearances last year and had a sub-.9 whip. He just continues to get better and better as his career rolls on. And finally, the series finale features a player on a new contract versus a player on a new team. Jesus Luzardo was awarded a 5-year contract extension by the Phillies this offseason, which will kick in at the beginning of the 2026 season, a well-deserved contract for the lefty who posted career years for the Phillies. Meanwhile, they'll face a familiar face, MacKenzie Gore. He gets the ball for the Rangers after being traded there for a haul this offseason by the Washington Nationals. Now, Gore, if you remember, famously diced up the Phillies for 13 strikeouts on opening day last year in Washington, and the Phillies Phillies, they have struck out quite a bit against MacKenzie Gore, 56 times in 165 at-bats in his career. Patience is going to be a virtue against Gore, who struggled with his command, especially late in the season last year. He ended up posting a 9.3 walk rate last season. His first pitch strike percentage was about 60%, or about 1% lower than the league average in 2025. But where MacKenzie Gore gets you is the high chase rate, which leads to a high whiff rate, which leads to a high strikeout rate. If the Phillies aren't selective against MacKenzie Gore, he could easily punch out double digits on Sunday's game. So the first series of the year is here, and I cannot wait for the season to get started. This is going to be an unbelievable pitching matchup series. How many games in this opening series do you think the Phillies take? And which player are you watching for over the next 3 games and 4 days? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, who you think is going to have a big series. What are your expectations for the Phillies pitching staff, especially when they line up against another really good one in deGrom, Eovaldi, and MacKenzie Gore? This is going to be an excellent pitching series early in the season, a really good test for the Phillies offense facing 3 very accomplished and strong starters. We'll see how this one goes, but leave a comment down below who you're looking for and which player in particular you think is going to have a big first series. And before you leave a like on this video. We're greatly appreciative of all of the likes. And of course, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate that as well. We broke 100 subscribers earlier this week. We're looking to get our next goal, which is the 250 mark. We appreciate you. We thank you. We'll be back with you for the next series preview right here on Philly Central.